For everyone who thinks that university should be much more relaxed than A-levels or like easier, which was me, I just finished my first official week, excluding Freshers Week, and I can say that I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. University is not as easy as I thought. Hi everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Presence if you don't know me, and I am studying at the London School of Economics to do economics first year. It's official now, I can't believe I'm saying that. I've had my first 2 weeks. Well, the first week was Freshers Welcome Week, and then the second week was the official lectures, official start, and it's not as easy as I thought. Not as easy as I thought. But anyway, so this video I'm going to talk about basically how my first week went, how Freshers Week went, and also how the lectures went. Now, I'm sorry that I don't have much footage because honestly, if there wasn't much footage, just like filming a lot of Zoom calls is probably not that entertaining, so might as well just like look at my face.
It's a quick footage of the LSE Ready course that we were given before going to LSE, so if anyone was wondering what happens before, so we had this quick course to do, and yeah, and then I'm just going to show some footage of me walking to LSE, which doesn't include LSE, so I guess walking in London, but yeah.
So I hope that this video is going to be useful for people who are wondering what COVID freshers looks like, or is interested to study at LSE and kind of wants to know how it feels to start. I'm going to be completely honest, and yeah. So first week, what happened? So Monday there was one introduction or induction call for the economics department, and there were also some other Zoom calls about different things. I joined the LSE Generate call, which is all about the entrepreneurship side of LSE. So LSE Generate is basically, I think, the entrepreneurship school for LSE, and they have like support for people who want to start businesses, which is super interesting for me. So I went on a call, and then I didn't go to LSE on the first. It started on Monday, so I didn't go to LSE on Monday. I was at home, and yeah, watched 2 Zoom calls, and basically didn't do anything else. So that was Monday, and then Tuesday we had Tuesday we had enrollment day. So basically we had to go to campus and we had to basically prove that we were who we were and get our LSE student card, and that was it basically. And then I went to see my friend who also studies at LSE, and then we walked around campus and had food, and yeah, that was it. There was also a virtual escape room, and I will say I didn't go because I heard from other people that it was very confusing and not exactly the most fun, so I chose not to go. But also they have, because I'm staying at home, which actually makes my Freshers Week probably not as freshers as most people have it, because I guess you might assume that everyone probably goes out at night to meet new people during Freshers Week, and I didn't do any of that, mainly because I live at home, so I have to travel at night, and it's not exactly the most safe, and it's not a short journey, so I didn't go to any parties, and I guess it's good because COVID, social distancing, better follow the rules, so I didn't do any of that, but I heard that there's been events going on, social distancing, safe going on during Freshers Week, so I guess other people had more fun than me. And then Wednesday was 23rd and nothing happened. There was an off-campus call, so basically it was a year 2 economics student, and then 4 or 5 other students who were living at home too. So we had just like an introductory call just to say hi. Again, it was not exactly the most exciting because I think not everyone likes to be on camera on Zoom call. Not everyone used a lot of Zoom during lockdown, and not a lot of people wanted to talk much. So, yeah, that was the call. And then I stayed at home again. Didn't really do much. That's why it's not exactly interesting to film. And then Thursday was my birthday, so Thursday and Friday was supposed to be a virtual societies video, basically freshers fair, like supposedly like fairs for like all the societies, like there's over 200 societies at the LSE, and it's so supposed to be super exciting and stuff, but everything was online, so it was from like 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. like different societies had Zoom calls and talked about their society and what they were like and what they did, and on Thursday I basically skipped it because it was my birthday, so I celebrated my birthday very casually. Just met some friends and had cake, and yeah, I get super excited about my birthday, and then it comes, and then I'm like, oh, it's just another day. And this year it's a big year for me. Don't want to expose my age, just because it's not it's not young. Then on Friday, I did go on the like virtual Zoom the Zoom course for societies. So I looked at the Entrepreneurship Society, the Negotiation Society. Basically, I have 20 societies that I really want to join, but I heard from like third year students and other students that realistically you can balance 3 maximum if you want to like truly contribute. So I've joined a few. I still have a few I really want to join, but then yeah, that was Friday basically, and that was Freshers Week at the LSE online during COVID. I'm sure it would have been so much more fun if it wasn't for COVID. Yeah, but it is what it is, as my friend always says, and I'm grateful that I'm alive and I'm healthy because that's all that matters right now. And staying safe is good, is important. So can't complain too much when people are dying. So that was Freshers Week in a nutshell. But yeah, but I'm sure probably everyone else watching this, if you're going to uni or you're not yet at uni, like it's likely that your Freshers Week will be so much more fun. I can guarantee that. So yeah, and then next week, oh my gosh, official lectures. So yeah, lectures officially started, and I will say that I have a lot to catch up on, and I honestly should be doing maths work at this very moment. So I'm filming this video because I want to share everything that happened to you guys, because I know some of you guys really want to know, and also procrastination. But yeah, so let's just say that I was quite overwhelmed and a bit shocked at the workload first week of lectures. So basically, right now lectures will be on Zoom, and then classes, which I haven't had classes yet, it will be on it'll be next week, so I will share more about that when it comes, but it'll be on campus, so that's nice, socially distanced, safe. But basically this week was just lectures. So lectures were pre-recorded online. We have basically, oh yeah, the first week was also all about just joining all these accounts. There's a lot of different like accounts that LSE use to teach, which is a bit confusing, but there's also a lot of support available, which I'll talk about later. But basically for lectures, for economics first year, if you guys are interested in that, we have compulsory compulsory lectures modules, which is EC 102 or EC 100. EC 102 is basically economics, economics for people who did A-level economics, and then EC 100 is economics for people who didn't do economics A-level. And then we have ST 102, which is the stats side, and we also have MA 100, which is the math side. And then we can also choose optional modules of 1 unit, which there's a list that you can choose from. Some are 1 unit, so you can like choose just that, or there are the other options that are half unit, so you can like choose 2 different ones. And I chose, well, I don't know if I should. Yeah, let's say I chose a hard one that I hope I can do it. Yeah, I'll maybe talk more about that later. But yeah, so actually I chose my options on my birthday on the 24th. Yeah, that's another thing that happened on my birthday. We had this 2-hour option call, Zoom call. If you want to know, that's the extra thing that happened. And then basically lectures, I will share my timetable. I basically I haven't finished yet, but I kind of got my timetable and I scheduled the time out.
It's just a quick share screen of me planning my time on a timetable using Notion, which I just started using. It's really fun. So I have 5 lectures a week. This is just like Q&As, excluding pre-lectures that we have on a system called Moodle, and we have to watch that beforehand. And we also have 4 classes which are in person, so they're going to be like in person, small groups of students discussing the topic related to the lecture. And yeah,
the timetable also includes the classes which start next week. So yeah, let's just say that, I don't know, I feel very honestly I do feel quite overwhelmed about maths, because just not doing schoolwork for 6 months and then suddenly boom, maths homework, lectures, game theory, economics, proof, stats. I don't feel ready. If I'm honest, I feel like this is going to be intense. The more I explore LSE and what they have to offer, and the more I think about what I want to do in my life, I have a clear vision that I want to do something that has an impact, and I just want to feel fulfilled at what I do. And I feel like this is a journey of discovering who I am. So I shouldn't 100% firm be like, I could do that, but at the same time I feel like there's so much to explore in the next 3 years. I don't know how I'm going to change in the next 3 years, and so I'm excited to kind of document it through YouTube, and just see who I become through LSE. But in terms of support that LSE provide, I thought I would share because I didn't really do much research on it until I kind of came. So there is a lot of support on LSE of careers. So they have LSE careers, and you can book calls with them to help you help you prep for interview, cover letter, CV. They have Zoom calls on applications and stuff, which is super helpful. And then they also have an off-campus call support team where people who don't live in halls like me, they have support to make you not feel alone and stuff. And yeah, we have these WhatsApp groups are just going crazy. We our lectures Zoom was 900 people, and the professor's actually really nice. So far, I haven't met the professors in person, obviously, but on the lectures, everyone's really nice, and I feel quite, I don't know, it's funny because I actually feel lonelier in a way than I was before. Like I feel lonelier when now I'm actually in a Zoom room with like 900 people in a lecture. And it's just, let's just say that it's hard to make friends and hard to meet people when you're living at home and there's a pandemic going on. But I know I'm not alone, and I know everyone is going through the same problem. And so, in terms of meeting new people, I have met some new people. Everyone's really nice. Let's just say that everyone has a kind of a very similar career direction. So the noise is quite loud there if you want to know. But obviously, there's so many career options out there. So it's time to explore. And it's kind of, you have to remember to not just follow the same route everyone follows sometimes. Yeah, everyone I met so far is super supportive, very kind, very nice. I don't sense, well, I haven't sensed any like, private school, like really rude people, anything like that. Everyone is just really kind, really welcoming, and just, yeah, it's really nice. But I know, like, you just know that it's going to be so much nicer when it's in person, and it does feel a bit weird working at home. I go to campus, well, I need to go to campus now 3 days a week, and the rest, well, I work 4 days, so 4 days, like, one day will be online, and the rest of 3 days we have classes, so I have to go to class. So 3 days I have to go to like campus, and then the rest of the days I'll just be home. It just feels like, I don't know. At the same time, I kind of like going, like, A levels, we go to school Monday to Friday and stuff, and then now it's like 3 days a week. And also, of like, yeah, like the independence, the freedom is like, yeah, you're on your own now. Literally, you're on your own, you need to find your own stuff. It took like, because the timetables took a while, it took, yeah, like, just everything was a bit confusing because you're literally kind of on your own, but then you also have support, but you need to go and find it yourself. So let's just say that these 2 weeks have been very, yeah, that's just how I feel, and I still feel it. And I'm actually super behind on work already, and it's week 1. So I hope that this quick short video shared some insights about how I feel as a starting student at uni during COVID. I am like grateful. Like, I'm grateful in a way that I'm living at home because I save a lot of money. And if you have to choose between saving more money and going, like, living out, and the difference is, yeah, maybe more independence, which, I mean, I kind of am always home alone anyway. But also the social life aspects, is so much harder to meet friends, which is completely true. It is really hard to meet friends when you're on, like, at home. But I guess, especially now COVID, it's safer. And I wish everyone who's at uni stay safe during this time, because I don't know, I feel like in the beginning 6 months of COVID, I got used to it, and I was like staying safe at home, and it was okay. And now when it's getting worse again, it does feel a bit sad, and it does just feel like, when is this gonna end? Yeah, Anyway, I said too much, and this is a short video. I hope that this was somewhat helpful, somewhat insightful. If you want to know any more, if you have any questions about LSE, or kind of what kind of videos you want me to make, then feel free to comment. Follow me on Instagram, presence_starts_with_action, and yeah, hope everyone has a good day. And if you're studying at LSE and you're watching this video and you know me, or you want to know me, then send me a message, because I'm always open to meeting more people. So yeah, until next time.